Hello and welcome to Random Draw, a trip through the vinyl archives of WTBR-FM. When WTBR moved to the new facilities here at Pittsfield Community Television, it brought along with it a tremendous asset, its vinyl collection. Numbering nearly 20,000 pieces, including full albums, EPs, singles, and so much more. The purpose of this program is to take you back in time to the early days of WTBR when these records were brand new. I'm your host, David Cachat, and over the last few years I've acted as sort of an archivist of this great collection. Just imagine, if you will, a wall full of records sorted into like cubby holes, with about 150 to 200 records in each section. I'm going to be choosing one of these sections to grab records from. I'm going to be randomly selecting records off the wall of our studios and playing them for you. That's right, playing the actual vinyl records that have been in the WTBR archives for decades. Now, each record in our collection has a catalog number listed on it, and this coincides with the order in which it was received by the WTBR DJs back in the day. Its first two digits represent the year it came in, and the remaining 3 or 4 digits will tell you the order in which they received the LP. Now, tonight we're going back to the year 1980, so all of our records will start with the number 80. So we're going to start off with a set of music featuring groups that I honestly have never really heard of before. And we're going to start off with one from Canada called Stone Bolt. They were a Vancouver-based band who formed in 1969. And they didn't release their first album until the late 70s, and in 1980 they released their second album. It was an album that was called Keep It Alive, and it's catalog number 80-150 here on WTBR on RCA Records. It was their second album, went to number 70 on the U.S. charts. Now, here's the funny part. Years later, when they were sort of regrouping in the 2000s, they wanted to put out a compilation album, and they went back to look in the archive, and no one could find any of their master tapes, so they had to re-record all of their compositions for like a best-of compilation. That's gotta suck. All right, so here's a song. This is a single from Stone Bolt from 1980. It's a song called Love Struck. So here's Stone Bolt right now on Random Draw.
I wanna live in a paradise. I wanna live in a place that's nice. I wanna live on an island. Want us to live alone, live alone, live alone. I wanna live in a paradise. I wanna live in a place that's nice. I wanna live on an island. Want us to live alone, live alone, live alone. It doesn't matter what you do all day. I want to do it with you anyway. What would it be like if we go away? What would it be like if we go away, go away? The situation has arisen where we gotta get out. We leave it too long and we leave it too late. So pick yourself up and let's get away. Well, there's some kind of women never get on your nerves. Some kind of women you don't need to rehearse. Some kind of women like you. Well, there's some kind of women never get on your nerves. Some kind of women you don't need to rehearse. Some kind of women like you. I've got a passion for a change of pace, and you're a woman I can take away. What would it be like if we leave no trace? What would it be like if we disappear, disappear? The situation has arisen where we gotta get out. We leave it too long and we leave it too late. So pick yourself up and let's get away. I've got a passion for a change of pace, and you're a woman I can take away. What would it be like if I change my face? What would it be like if we disappear, disappear? The situation has arisen where we gotta get out. We leave it too long and we leave it too late. So pick yourself up and let's get away. Well, there's some kind of women never get on your nerves. Some kind of women you don't need to rehearse. Some kind of women like you. Well, there's some kind of women never get on your nerves. Some kind of women you don't need to rehearse. Some kind of women like you. Well, there's some kind of women never get on your nerves. Some kind of women you don't need to rehearse. Some kind of women like you. Well, there's some kind of women never get on your nerves. Some kind of women you don't need to rehearse.
That was Heroes with Some Kind of Women. Before that, we heard from Lucifer's Friend with the song Sneak Me In, and we started the show off with Stonebolt and their song Love Struck. Again, these were all songs by groups that I have never really heard of. So there you go. That Lucifer Friend song was on an album of theirs that came out in 1980 called Sneak Me In, the title track there, basically. Catalog number 80-246 here at WTBR. Now, Lucifer's Friend were a German rock band from Hamburg who put out their first album in 1979. So by 1980 with Sneak Me In, that was their seventh album. Now, the singer for the band had left in 1976 to join Uriah Heep, so the band kind of mellowed out their hard rock sound to a more radio-friendly vibe. Now, late 1979, that singer released a solo album, and it featured pretty much all the members from Lucifer's Friends. Well, by the next year, he was back in the band as the singer, so there you go. And so that was Lucifer's Friend with Sneak Me In. And we closed out that set of unknown music for Dave here by the group called Heroes, which was a British rock band formed in 1979. So by 1980, they were putting out their debut album called Border Raiders, and that was on Polydor Records, catalog number 80-252. This song I played for you, Some Kind of Women, was also their first single, And unfortunately, this would also be their only album that they would end up releasing in their career. So, not as the long and short of their entire career was pretty much that single and that album they put out. So there you go. That was Heroes with Some Kind of Woman. All right, we're going to change it up a little bit and go from rock bands we hardly know to some soul, R&B, and some funk music. And we're going to start off with the great Edwin Starr. Now, of course, Edwin Starr, as everyone knows, is the Motown singer whose big hits were War and 25 Miles that were put out in the late 60s, 1969, 1970. I mean, those were huge songs. So by 1980, he was putting out his 11th album. It's an album called Stronger Than You Think I Am. And it was on the 20th Century Fox label, catalog number 80-212. And we're going to listen to one of the songs off the album. It's kind of a fun little title. It's the Boop Boop song. So there you go. Here's Edwin Starr right now with the Boop Boop song on Random Draw.
All you little kids standing out there, you don't have to have no the words of those songs. You just come on and sing along. Hey, I'm smarter than the average bear. Sing, sing.
Keep
All right, that was the Average White Band with Let's Go Round Again. And before that, we heard Midnight Star with Keep the Spirits High. And we started off this second set of music right now with Edwin Starr and his funny title, Boop Boop song. So there you go. Those are the three kind of funk and soul groups that we heard from. Midnight Star were a soul and R&B group from Kentucky that was signed to Solar Records in 1979, and they were putting out their debut album and their debut single in 1980, and there you go, and it's the debut album called The Beginning, appropriately enough for a band who is releasing a debut album, so nothing wrong with that. So there you go, that was Midnight Star and their song Keep the Spirits High. And finally, we heard from the Average White Band and their song Let's Go Around Again. I always find it funny to say this is a Scottish, sort of British, American funk soul band, but I never think of Scotland being the land of soul and funk. But there you go. One of their members was Steve Ferrone, who later became the drummer for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Now, by 1980, they were releasing their 8th album as an album called Shine on Arista Records, and it was catalog number 80-285. They obviously had some bigger hits in the 70s, and by 1980, this was their last charting album on both sides of the pond. Hit number 116 here in the States, but it rose all the way up to number 14 over in the UK, and the song pretty much did the same thing. It hit number 53 on the Hot 100 here in the United States, and drove all the way up to number 12 in the UK. So that was the Average White Band, and their single, Let's Go Round Again. All right, we'll be right back here on Random Draw. We're going to take a short break for a little bit, and then we're going to come right back with some more great random music from the year 1980, so stay tuned.
This is Pittsfield Community Radio, 89.7 WTBR-FM Pittsfield, 88.1 WSBR Lee.
Support for WTBR comes from Berkshire Community College. Free community college for any Massachusetts resident without a bachelor's degree at BCC. Find out more at berkshirecc.edu, and from UCP of Western Massachusetts. UCP of Western Mass is hiring full and part-time opportunities to provide a life without limits for people with disabilities. For more information, ucpwma.org/jobs.
Hey, I'm Kyle.
I'm Riley.
Do you like 90s alternative?
Do you like 2000s emo?
Are you tired of the same old predictable radio?
Tune in to Zennial Yearbook on WTBR. We're playing the best alternative songs from the 90s and early 2000s.
We're playing Green Day, Foo Fighters,
Blink-182, Weezer, and more My Chemical Romance than is required by law.
So tune your Walkman to 89.7 FM WTBR. Saturdays at 2 p.m. for all this and more.
It's Zennial Yearbook!
Hey, it's Sean from WTBR-FM. Whether you just found this station for the first time or you've been listening for years, you might not know everything about WTBR-FM. Want to find out more? It's easy. Just go to WTBR-FM.com. You can find full programming schedules, listen to the station anywhere in the world, subscribe to our podcasts, and even learn to create a program of your own. And of course, donate to the station. That's WTBR-FM.com. Check it out today.
Hi, I'm Shirley Edgerton, founder of the Rites of Passage and Empowerment Program. Self-esteem, personal development, and leadership. Just a few of the ways that the Rites of Passage and Empowerment Program, also known as ROPE, has helped young women of color in Berkshire County since 2010. Our mentees are transformed through workshops, local trips, and service learning opportunities. I'm proud to know that we have and will continue to impact our community one girl at a time. To learn more, please visit ropeberkshires.org. Thank you.
Now, streaming live on the web, WTBR-FM.com.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
WTBR.
Okay, and we are back here on Random Draw. We've been listening to some great music here from the year 1980. So I just want to take this opportunity to remember to subscribe to the podcast of Random Draw by visiting wherever you get podcasts, including YouTube, and you can look on Apple Music and Amazon and other places like that. So by all means, go search that out. But I always say the easiest place to find our podcasts is by visiting our station's website at WTBR-FM.com. While you're there, you can get my podcast, you can get the podcast for every other program. You can see the great schedule of all the other shows, and there's a big donate button at the top. Then we'd greatly appreciate any help you can give us in keeping the lights on and keeping the record spinning here at WTBR. All right, let's jump back into the show right now with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Obviously, they were one of the most famous groups to emerge from the Sound of Philadelphia area of soul music in the 1970s. That whole TSOP, the Sound of Philadelphia, with Gamble and Huff and all those great groups, produced some great songs. Their most famous member of this group was Teddy Pendergrass, who, even though Harold Melvin had the lead role, Teddy Pendergrass was the one that sort of broke out from the group. Now, in 1980, they were putting out their 7th album, and it was an album, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, the Blue Album, and it was featuring Sharon Page on there. And this was their 7th album, the only album they released on Source Records. And this was also their last charting album in the top 200. It reached number 95 on the charts. And we're going to listen to a track off of here called Baby, I'm Back. So here's Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes right now on Random Draw.
I've been on the low roads and high roads to the stars. Dined on Don Perignon, I've eaten caviar. Now it's all so clear to me, you've been that needed friend. I'm back again. This time I'm back to win. I've been up and down so many times until it seems life is no reality, but only in my dreams. God looks out for children and fools, so they say. I'm underway. This time it won't be for play. Baby, I'm back. I'm on top of the world. Baby, I'm back. And I'm holding my favorite girl. Baby, I'm back. Just singing my songs. Baby, I'm back. Right back where I belong. Mother Nature has a way of maturing with time. Now my harmony is in tune with my rhyme. I've wronged you and I've wronged myself, not really giving a damn. Yet here I am, with my heart in my hand. Baby, I'm back. I'm on top of the world. Baby, I'm back. And I'm holding my favorite girl. Baby, I'm back. I'm just singing my songs, baby, I'm back. Back where I belong. Time, go somewhere and relax my mind. Didn't y'all know it wouldn't take me long? 'Cause here I am back singing my songs. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm on top of the world, said I'm back. I'm holding my favorite girl, I'm back. 'Cause my rhyme's now in tune, baby, I'm back. Skyrocketing to the moon.
You're a pretty little girl, born with the face of an angel. Always been raised in the lap of luxury. Always got any man you wanted, no matter what the cost. I guess you never wanted a man who needs love. One who needs love. Won't you tell me where you think I'll be when you're so careless endlessly? Do you think it's you I want to see tomorrow? 'Cause I can do without your valentines. You sold those ones 1,000 times to the men who buy your lies. But you can kiss this one goodbye. The truth is it's a lonely world. It doesn't need one more heartache. And there ain't enough room for the kind of games you play. No way. And one of these days, if you need somebody and no one really cares, you're gonna reach out, but nobody's gonna be there. No one's gonna be there. Won't you tell me where you think I'll be when you're so careless endlessly? Do you think it's you I wanna see tomorrow? 'Cause I can do without your valentines. You sold those ones 1,000 times to the men who buy your lies. But you can kiss this one goodbye. Go ahead and tell me where I'll be when you're so careless endlessly. Do you think it's you I wanna see tomorrow? You'll never sell me valentines, the ones you sold 1,000 times to the men who buy your lies. But you can kiss me goodbye. Goodbye.
That was Andrew Gold with Kiss This One Goodbye. And before that, we heard Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes with Baby I'm Back. And that's what started off the second half of our show. Now, Andrew Gold is a California-based singer-songwriter who is most famous for his song Lonely Boy, but he also wrote Thank You for Being a Friend, which you may not have heard his version of it, but if you grew up in the 80s and have watched any television on any rerun, you know that song is the theme song from The Golden Girls. It also marked his transition in the 80s and 90s into doing music for film and for TV shows and video games and that sort of thing. Now, that song I played for you, Kiss This One Goodbye, was taken from his fourth album, an album called Whirlwind, on Elektra Asylum Records, catalog number 80-216 here at WTBR. And unfortunately, neither the single nor the album charted anywhere in the United States. But that's okay, because he still probably makes royalties off every rerun of Golden Girls for Thank You for Being a Friend. I mean, that's just a track that even to this day, nearly 40 years later, I can still sing in its entirety. So once again, that was Andrew Gold with Kiss This One Goodbye. All right, we got time for one more set of music, and we're going to get sort of back into the rock part of it. And we're going to start off with a group called Humble Pie. They were an English band that was formed by Steve Marriott and Peter Frampton. And Peter Frampton, of course, has gone on to bigger and better solo successful tunes, and as a matter of fact, is a recent inductee in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, this group, Humble Pie, was considered an early supergroup as they were made up of members of Small Faces, Spooky Tooth, Herd, and other bands. But by 1980, they were putting out their 9th album, and it was their first with a new lineup featuring Bobby Tench, who was a member of the Jeff Beck Group formerly. So this 9th album was called On to Victory, and it was on Atlantic Records, and it was catalog number 80-172 here at WTBR. Of course, Peter Frampton left in the early 70s, right, within an album or two, so he wasn't around for even like their big hits, 30 Days in the Hole and stuff, but that's okay. He seemed to do okay for himself. All right, so the album On to Victory went all the way to number 60 here in the U.S., and the single I'm about to play for you, a song called Fool for a Pretty Face, did a little better, reaching number 52. So here's Humble Pie with their song Fool for a Pretty Face right now on Random Draw.
Tell me no lie, 'cause when you leave me, honey, you're gonna have a cross to bear. 'Cause there's two kind of people that I just can't stand. That's a lying woman or a begging man. Ain't nobody else gonna take my place, 'cause I'm just a fool for a pretty face. I've been kicked, I've been hit, but it didn't hurt a little bit. Oh yeah.
right through you. Your heart is empty. Whatever happened to you? It's too late to change now. There's nowhere you can run to, no place to hide. Ah, you let me down. But wait a minute, I don't understand. It's getting stronger, but grab my hand. Don't wanna leave you, don't wanna go, but I'ma lose it all control. Can't you see me? I'm slipping away. I can only stay if you thou will to keep me here. It's written in the book. So many times since then I read those words, just waiting to see you. Can you see me?
that was Pete Townsend with Rough Boys. Before that, we heard Genesis with the song Behind the Lines. And we started off this set of rock music with Humble Pie and their song Fool for a Pretty Face. So that Genesis song was the first track on Duke. It's a great concert opener. As a matter of fact, when I saw him in concert back in, I believe, 2021 out in Boston, that was the song they opened with. It's a great way to open a show and a great way to open the album. And that was an album on Atlantic Records. Duke was the name of it, like I said, and it's catalog number 80-179 here at WTBR. So that was Genesis with Behind the Lines. And we finished up with Pete Townsend and his solo effort. The album was called Empty Glass, and that song was Rough Boys, opening track to that album as well, one of my favorites from that album. That album was on Atco Records, and it's catalog number 80-221. Of course, Pete Townsend from The Who, releasing a big solo album in the 80s, actually bigger than The Who album. So people always consider that sort of a Who album and almost and everything but name only. So there you go. So that was Pete Townsend with Rough Boys. Well, that wraps it up for us here at Random Draw. If you'd like to learn more about the WTBR or even have an idea for your own show, please check out WTBR-FM.com. So until next time on Random Draw, I've been your host, David Cachat. We'll see you later.